we're going to cover headlock defense, scarf hold defense once we're on the ground. Okay, so first let's just cover a little bit of what the scarf hold looks like, or the headlock looks like. Is, coach, it's when you end up in this position here, okay, where they have your head and they have the arm and they caught you here. Sometimes they even put this hand inside the thigh. So this one right on top. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's really common here. So once we're here, there are escapes, but just know, you guys, you're in a really bad position. Maybe considered by many the worst position you could get caught in. Okay, it's there's submissions here. It's on your neck. It's they can attack your arm, or they could just hold you here in a self-defense situation. He could be punching me in the face here, like he'd lock it, put it on the thigh there. Yeah, and now I'm stuck here, and he could just be hammering me in the face, right? So we don't want to get here. So we're going to talk about prevention at first, and then get to escape. Okay. So if we rewind a little bit, the first thing, when I know someone's going for the headlock, if coach comes over, he's going for my head, I don't want to stay here and give him my arm and my head, okay? So what I'm going to do right away, rewind again, if you don't mind, coach, is if I see it coming, I'm going to hide this arm and get on my side, okay? And as he comes over for my head, then I'm going right to his back, okay? And it will be as simple as that if I see it coming and I react, okay? If you don't react, they're gonna grab your head, and they have a much better chance of getting to that position. So as he's going for it, we go slow. I can hide this arm, I can bring it in. Sometimes I can even put it here, and I can start to get to my side and come out, okay? Let's say he gets a little further with it. We're here, I can immediately get to my side by bridging and shrimping and bringing my elbow to the mat. I'm going to turtle my head, start to shrug. If I leave my head sticking out here, it's easier for him to make a purchase on it, right? And start to hold it. Yeah, so I'm gonna shrug my shoulders and hide this hand and get here. Okay, and you can see, even if coach tries to grab my head now, it's gonna be harder for him to control me. Okay, and as I go ahead and just keep that for a second, coach, thank you. As I push my head in, my shoulder stays connected, and I push in with my shoulder, my head will pop out. All right? There is a possibility, when we get here again, I'm gonna quickly hip escape and bring this elbow down. I don't want him to get a hold of this, so I hide it. All right, I hide this wrist. I don't try and pull away. If he's holding, go ahead and lock your hands, coach. Yeah, if I try and pull my head out this way, it only stretches my neck and makes it worse, okay? So instead, if he locks his hands, I'm gonna push into it. Yes, here. And a lot of times I can get right out as I push into him with my shoulder. So I push into the headlock, I don't try and pull out. Another possibility, he gets a hold here, I shrug, and I push in, and he's still, he's not letting go. I'm not able to get my head out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn to my knees and roll him this way. Now I'm here, he's still holding my head. I'm gonna push in, okay? I don't try and pull out here. Actually, I wanna take advantage of this position now and stay on top of it, right? And so I can frame on his neck here, or we'll rotate this way, coach, just keep this. Yeah, so I'll frame on his neck here. Sometimes you can go like a 2-on-1 here. I get under the jaw, and usually he'll let go. If it was self-defense, I'm gonna start hitting it here. Elbows, just crushing him here, and he'll probably let go, all right? So once they're here, now I'm out, and then I have a good side control or the back, okay? Let's see. So that's a bunch there, you guys. The big takeaways here. You gotta get on your side and hide that arm, okay? That's gonna be a fight sometimes, most of the time. So, but as soon as, let's say I'm a little late, he gets here, as soon as we're here,
I'm shrimping and bringing this elbow to the mat. All right, so I'm shrimping and bringing this down. Okay, and I gotta be that like aggressive. All right, if we go back, if I'm just going, trying to pull this and I'm not moving my hips, you guys see my hips? If my hips are just dead here, it's gonna be hard for me to get this arm out, all right? So I'm gonna bridge, shrimp, pull this arm down, get this elbow down. All right, and then I push in, I use my toes, and come out, I get the back. All right, that's what I'm looking for on the escape, is to get the back. You guys, I can't emphasize enough, this is maybe the most important escape we learn. Like, I might put it number one, because it's so important to self-defense. An untrained person will just naturally grab your head and arm and try and hold you down that way. They'll do it from the feet, they grab your head and arm and pull you down. If they got on the ground, they hold you there and they want to hit you. So we got to know how to get out of it. And I encourage you to develop sort of a passion or like a little switch that goes off when someone tries to do this to you, even in training, that you are like, I'm not letting anybody do this to me, I'm getting out. All right, and I'm getting on my side, I'm hiding that arm, like right away, okay? I think that's a good instinct to have because it is an important position to know how to get out, okay? All right, so let's drill what I showed here, okay? So it's almost more conceptual, you guys. I want you guys to think about those things. Get on your side. How do you get on your side in this case? We're shrimping, right? You're gonna like bridge and shrimp. Okay, sometimes you guys, I might even grab his collar as I bridge. So I can grab here and I'm gonna push. Yeah, and see how he had to post his hand? And then I'm turning my hips. You guys, I don't wanna stay flat. I'm gonna turn my hips and bring this arm in right away. And then now, I wanna be comfortable here in the sense that I'm like, okay, I've got my arm hidden. I'm getting out to my side here and I'm pushing in. I'm like, now I want to start to take control of him, right? So I'm pushing in, and again, I might switch him over this way, okay? If I can just come out in this direction, I will. But sometimes if he gets a hold of this really tight, yeah, and I'm not able to get out, by pulling my head out, I'm gonna rotate him over to this other hip and get out this way, okay? So we gotta be aware of that too. I switch to my knees. Stay close to your partner. You're close to him the whole time. And that will actually make it easier to then be able to get your head out. Yes, Marley?